Hi everyone, my name is Ivan. For those of you who are teaching online, I know you must be facing a lot of challenges. Um, of course, especially for us who are not using that drawing tablet, and you are using your computer to write. You are teaching sciences where you have to do a lot of calculations to illustrate to students and draw pictures and so on and so forth. And you must be facing the same challenge even when it comes to marking. So today I want to maybe try my best and simplify your life and show you how you can easily mark students' work from when they submit their work on Teams, especially for those of you who are teaching using Teams. Maybe this could be of help. I don't know. I've seen it has helped me. I have been able to do a lot of work. I've been able to mark faster many papers. So I wanted to share with you and see maybe it could be of help. So I'm going to use an example of a year 13 student who submitted his work. I asked the students that if you see that submitting your work is convenient in a PDF, then I gave them the liberty to submit their work in PDF. So what the student did is what I want to share with you here. This is the student. He's called Furankunda Bonner. So the student turned in his work. Let's see what he did. So we notice that instead of the student, it is still loading. Maybe you can see here. You can see that instead of the student using the OneNote page that I submitted or that I distributed to the class, the student submitted his work as a PDF. So what I'm going to do, I download this PDF. When I have internet, I can download the PDF. So I'm downloading it, and because I have only one document, let me just go direct and view it. Otherwise, if you have a big class, for example, when you are at school and you want to do part of your work from home, you just go to online, download the papers, and when you have finished downloading the papers, then you just go into the downloads. I'll go to the downloads and see if the papers are there. So I have one document here, although I downloaded it twice. So I have the document there which has been downloaded. Let me try to open it and see if it is the document which the student submitted. Okay. So it is opening. I hope it's opening. Okay, so the student's work has opened. It is actually in PDF. You can see the student wrote his work in the book, took pictures. Of course, he must have put the pictures into a Word document, and after doing that, the student converted his work into a PDF, as you can see. Of course, because if you are teaching sciences, students cannot easily type equations, they cannot easily type calculations very fast. So what else can you do? I encouraged my students to do their work from the books. They just take pictures to save time. Other than spending the whole day typing equations, typing calculations, you have made a mistake, you have to cross out, etc, etc. So they rather do their work in the book, just take a picture, convert it into PDF, and then submit the picture as a PDF document. Now marking is good. This is how I am going to mark this document very easily. First of all, I don't know whether you can see on top of your PDF. On top of your PDF, you can see this tool here. It is like, I don't know whether it is like a hand. So when I click on this tool here, I click on this tool. It brings for me typing. This is for typing, this is a cross, and this is a tick. I'm so much interested in these 3, 1, 2, 3 typing. I can type the mark at the end of the marking. Crossing, if what the student has written is not satisfying, I can use this for crossing. And a tick, if what the student has written is satisfying, I can use this tick. I can mark it correct using this tick. So I will select first of all the color. I can select red because I'm going to mark, and then I'm going to select a tick. So I come to the document. So the student was trying to answer, and these were his answers. In a solid, atoms are closely packed together. I think that is true, so I just click there. They vibrate in a fixed position. That is true, I just click there. They have a strong intermolecular force. That is true, I just click there, and I proceed. So you proceed. The atoms in a liquid are closer together, but not like those in solids. That is correct, you know. So I just go around marking wherever I want. As you can see, let me try to mark the student to the end. The atoms in gases, there is a very weak force of attraction. They force and they vibrate freely. That is true. So I proceed down to the next page. As the temperature increases, the molecules move faster. That is true. Therefore, the kinetic energy increases. I can add him a second tick because of that. I can proceed. Internal energy of a substance refers to the sum of the random distribution of the kinetic and potential energies. That is true. When temperature increases, kinetic energy increases. That is very true. There is energy being supplied to the system due to melting, so increase in the internal energy. That is not satisfying. I will not ignore it, but I will cross it. I move to the next page. It was asking students to write the formula for calculating the energy. That is correct. Specific capacity defining, that is the amount of heat needed to raise 1 gram of. So this student is said to raise 1 gram of a substance by 1 degree Celsius. Now, although this student has missed out the fact that he's supposed to say is the amount of heat needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of a substance by 1 degree Celsius. I'll ignore, because this is a year 13 student, I'll ignore that. That means I will just cross it. I'll proceed. His calculation is correct, although he has not written the formula. I'll only give him 1 mark out of 2. Then I proceed. This student has persistently refused to write the formula, so I will be just giving him 1 marker there. I proceed.